Okay, round one. The choice playing first, and ooh, got the Lightning Rift, keeping it. Got the cornerstone of our deck here. And we get to play it on turn 2, which will punish those early opponent cycles, potentially. Okay, so our opponent failed to submit. I didn't even realize that until he conceded turn 1, so he didn't even try it. So I think he's just going to he forgot to submit at the beginning, and now he's going to make his deck, and then we'll play. So I apologize for game 1. Okay, well, this is pretty strange. It looks like he wasn't able to make his deck again. I honestly don't know what happened, but he conceded again. So I apologize. We're not going to see match 1. I'll see you in match 2. Alright, we're in round 2, and I have the choice again. I'm going to play first. And yeah, this looks okay. This is tolerable. Nothing incredible, but we'll try her out, see what happens. Opponent mulligans, and then keeps. Alright, so we open with Island since we are running Counterspell. And a resend, of course. Okay, against white, who's got a foil land, nonetheless. Well, Killer Whale's our finisher, so that's actually pretty good. And the Chartooth Cougar may actually be a legitimate finisher as well. Black-white. Binless Trapper. Yeah, that card's pretty good. I'm glad we have a fair amount of outs for that. Ooh, there you go. There's one. 2 of those little bad boys. Plus, if I can kill his 3-drop, then... yeah, so we'll kill the 3-drop, and that actually keeps his mana busy with the... why did he not attack with Trapper? That's weird. I think he just mistakenly did not. Alright, let's get the Kavu out there, kill the Harrier. Next turn, we get to drop a Killer Whale. That's pretty good. Plus, he's motivated to leave his mana up for the Trapper. Looks like he missed a land drop as well. Scrivener, cool. Let's bash in with the Kavu. Yes. And we'll drop a Killer Whale. Alright, looks like we get a Tiger this turn. We got a nice turn progression going. He's one of our few finishers. I think I'm going to protect him. I can always get the resend back with... I guess I do get a follow-up Cougar, though. Let's see here. So I can save my whale. Because it flies. No, I'm going to let him kill it. Give me a flyer. Let him take 4. And we'll drop a Cougar. Big old 4/4 for 6. All foil lands. And these are from Modern Masters, or I think that's what that symbol is. Alright, well, let's get in there. And we'll pass, and I think it's actually lethal next turn with the choking tethers, so... So, yep, we've got it here, I think. We'll just bust it. Make sure that we win this. So we'll cycle here. Tap the tapper. Yes. As a matter of fact, I would like to use that ability. Alright, so we got a concession. I accept. So, obviously, some mana issues out of our opponent. He's black-white. He's got some removal. He's got some stuff that dies to most of our burn, which I like. I guess this has 2 toughness, so Spark Sprays can't get there, but Lightning Rift currently feels like it's going to be pretty good in this match. Do we have much more of a sideboard? Presumably not. If he plays something bomby, we can bring in the Aftershock. Otherwise, I guess Wall of Diffusion blocks his shadowy guys. Seems unnecessary. Let's keep it the same for now. See what happens. Alright, we're in game 2, and I think I'm going to keep this. The Choking Tethers makes it quite a bit better, I would say. And we're just a mana away from Ophidian. I think it's worth it. Not quite worth a mulligan. Opponent mulligans again. Keeps at 6 on the play. Black, white, and red. I am very confused. The nice thing is you can cycle Choking Tethers without... And he's just magically black-red now. That is interesting. So, I think the play is to cycle Choking Tethers at the end of his turn, despite whether or not he plays a creature. Alright. So we are going to cycle. I want to make sure I'm hitting a land here. And we do. Perfect. Alright. Ooh, there's a Lightning Rift. Let's get Ophidian down there. That way we can start getting in there. Card draw seems like something we want. Interesting. Alright, let's get in with Ophidian. Wait. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I see the difference now between Ophidian and... Okay. That makes a lot more sense. So you don't get to deal the damage, but he does it just if he's not blocked, which is actually pretty good. This is actually really nice. We get to drop the Lightning Rift now. Get a nice... We did miss our land drop, but we have a cycler in Resend, and now we can cycle plus deal damage, which is very good value. We also have Chain Lightning if we need it. Or just bounce the guy to draw another card with Ophidian. That also works. Oh, Caravex Torch, you say. Well, that does it. That does do it. If we miss the land drop, we are going to cycle the Resend just to deal damage to him and hopefully draw a land. I guess they're both valuable. Let's cycle the Resend now. Deal a little damage, draw a little card. Still no land. Interesting. So we are going to have to discard, unfortunately. I guess we're going to dump a Scrivener. We've got 2 of them, and we don't have 5 mana. But next turn we can cycle Chartooth Cougar and do a little bit of damage there. Yes. Alright, perfect. Got a good game plan. Oh. I see. Alright. Oh, alright. Well, cycling this little bad boy. And we'll deal 2 to that guy. Lightning Rift already paying off. Let's get our mountain. And let's play a mountain. And we'll pass. Now we have Flametongue Kavu online, which is quite nice. Could also just cycle another mountain, get to our 5th land, which is also very nice. Oh, you did you? Well, as a matter of fact, I would like to deal damage to you. Pretty awesome. Lightning Rift seems like a pretty amazing spell in this format. Alright, got your Badlands. That's a pretty good one to open, I admit. Alright, Gust Cloak Carrier number 2, which will promptly die from... Well, I was going to say Chartooth Cougar, but maybe we're on Flametongue Kavu now. I guess Cougar really maximizes the value, although Kavu gives us a 4-power beater. I don't actually know. Double Kavu? Jeez. Well, let's just Kavu then. We don't get our land, but we get a 4-power dude and we kill his guy, so that is pretty good value. Currently loaded with spells to play, which is always a good sign. More cards than our opponent. Currently a better board state. And we have 2 Cyclers in our hand. And the Scrivener is not quite online yet, but eventually should be able to get back our Rescind or Choking Tethers if we need it. Cougar in a pinch. Okay. And we've got a Solitary Emissary. No big deal. Shadow and Reckless Charge. That does work. That does work. Alright, so we're going down to 10. But at this point we are beating back, which is good. Ooh, guy's not bad. So, choices. I can Kavu number 2. And at that point, we can just Choking Tethers our way to victory. Yeah, that makes sense. Plus Chain Lightning. I think we just go for the old Kavu beats plan. 4/2s for 4 that kill things don't seem particularly fair. Ooh, our Kindle just got better. That's a good sign. 1 card left in our opponent's hand, and it is a Radiant Archangel. Flying Vigilance. When it gets +1/+1 for each other creature with flying on the battlefield. Okay. Well, that's pretty tolerable. We can take care of that little bad boy right away. And I believe we will. So first step, little Chain Lightning. I guess the issue is we can't... I see the issue. Well, we're going to kill the Radiant Archangel right now anyway. I don't really care. I just don't want to worry about more flyers later or something like that. He also has red mana, so Chain Lightning, perhaps not as good. So we get in for 4. And yeah, I guess we pass. Sucks I can't get a good follow-up, but I guess we're just gonna, I presume we're Choking Tethers, whatever. If he top decks a creature, we get to Choking Tether. At this point, he's just dead, yeah. Alright, well, that worked out pretty well for us. He did have to mull again both games, but we just had a deck that was very conducive to beating a deck like his, I would say. He did have a pretty good strategy going, actually. Good burn spells. I don't know if I always get behind the Reckless Charge, but, he did 6 additional damage to us with it. That's pretty good. Radiant Archangel worked really well, I think, in his plan, because he had multiple flyers. Yeah, I don't think his plan was that bad. And he got a Badlands. He should feel really good. He already did better than we did. He got a Badlands. All right. I'll see you in round 3.